Happy Friday, everyone. Thanks for checking into WeatherBug as we take a look at your national coast-to-coast forecast. That East Coast storm is fading. It's gone, but in its wake, some wintry precip. And we'll talk about that. We'll talk about our major pattern shift into next week. And spring fever will be with most of us nationwide next week. I can guarantee that. Let's take a look at this picture from Texas. I want to thank a good friend of mine, Megan Gerke, for this picture. They had about 3.5 inches in the Dallas-Fort Worth region, the greatest in about 4 or 5 years. So how about that? Enough snow in Texas for some snowmen. They picked up almost 17, 18 inches of snow in Lexington, Kentucky, and that is the greatest two-day snowfall event ever in recorded history, 17.1 to be exact, in Lexington. And then enough snow for some big problems at the airport there, LaGuardia in New York yesterday. Thankfully, everybody's all right. But the 24-hour snowfall analysis shows the snow from northern Texas right through the Ohio and Tennessee Valley and then back into the Northeast. Again, Boston getting missed out by that snow, but they're only 2 inches away from setting a record in terms of seasonal snowfall. They've had 105.7 inches so far this season. They need to get to 107.6 to at least tie, and there could be a little light snow drifting in with Clippers here over the weekend and in early next week. But the upper level winds, again, are going to be changing rather dramatically. Now, over the next 5 days, we have some moisture leaking into the lower Mississippi Valley and the coastal bend of Texas, but it'll be warm enough for rain. Otherwise, there will be some light snow across the Great Lakes as we continue to steer in that colder air for at least the next couple of days. But as I mentioned, this mild bubble of weather here over the west coast and the southwest, that's going to start to spread east. As we head into next week, everybody will be at or even slightly above average, even well above average in some areas. But today, warming up in Minneapolis to 36, still a bit cool on the east coast there, 81 today in Phoenix. And tonight, again, not too bad.